Hello students, I hope all of you are doing well, and now we are going to start the third lecture of our chapter, that is synthetic fibers and plastics. And in this lecture we are going to study about the very first topic, that is nylon, or it is also called as polyamide. It is also called as polyamide. Now the very first point about nylon is that nylon is a fully synthetic polymer. Nylon is a fully synthetic polymer developed simultaneously in 1931, and it is developed simultaneously in 1931 in New York and London. It is developed simultaneously in New York and London, and the name is derived from the names of the cities only. And the name is derived from the name of cities. And the name is derived from the name of cities only. Now, it was prepared by coal. It was prepared by coal, water, and air. It was prepared by coal, water, and air. Now, the very first is there are two types of nylon, that is nylon 6. The very first is nylon 6 and the second is nylon 6,6. The very first is nylon 6 and the second is nylon 6,6 are the most important fibers. Are the most important fibers. These are the most important fibers of this class. Nylon 6 is made of an organic compound, and nylon 6 is made of an organic compound which contains 6 carbon atoms. Which contains 6 carbon atoms. Whereas nylon 6,6 is made of a more complicated monomer. Is made of a more complicated monomer. Is made of a more complicated monomer. It is made of a more complicated monomer. Now, the next topic that we are going to discuss about is the properties of nylon. Now in the properties of nylon, there are the very first property that it is chemically nylon is a polyamide. Chemically, nylon is a polyamide. What do we mean by polyamide here is like that of a natural silk. Like that of a natural silk. Like that of a natural silk. But these fibers are strong. But as compared to natural silk, these fibers are strong, tough, hard, and water resistant. They are strong, tough, hard, and water resistant. And water resistant. Now, the second property of a nylon is it is elastic. It is elastic and does not lose strength even after repeated use. And because it is elastic, so it does not lose strength. It does not lose strength even after repeated use. Even after repeated use. And the third point in the properties of nylon is that it is light synthetic fabrics. It is light synthetic fabrics. It is light synthetic fabrics and it is lustrous and easy to wash. And it is lustrous and easy to wash. It is lustrous and easy to wash. Now, the next topic that we are going to discuss about is uses of nylon. So, what are the uses of nylon? In this, we are going to discuss about that nylon it is used in making saris. It is used in making saris, socks, stockings, etc. The second use of nylon is it is blended with wool. It is blended with wool. It is blended with wool to increase the strength of wool. To increase the strength of wool. It is blended with wool to increase the strength of wool. Now, the next point is that it is used for making tents. It is used for making tents umbrellas, it is used for making tents, umbrellas, parachutes, parachutes, and tarpaulins. And tarpaulins. As you can see in the figure, nylon is also used in making ropes also. And as you can see, this is a picture of nylon. So with this, you can have an idea that how does nylon looks like. Now, with this, we are going to discuss some other uses of nylon also. And the fourth use is that its fibers are used. Its fibers are used for making toothbrush bristles. For making toothbrush bristles. It is used for making toothbrush bristles, and due to their high strength and due to their high strength and elasticity, due to their high strength and elasticity, nylon threads are used. Nylon threads are used to make fishing nets. They are used to make fishing nets in the making of fishing nets and climbing ropes, seat belts. In the car, the seat belts we have, so they are also made up of nylon only. Sleeping bags, sleeping bags, and strings in badminton, and strings in badminton, and tennis rackets, and tennis rackets. Now, the next topic that we are going to study is polyesters. As you can see in the figure only, these are the polyesters and you have seen them. Now, polyesters, it is made of repeating units. It is made of repeating units of a chemical. It is made of repeating units of a chemical called ester. Called ester, which has fruit-like smell, and it is a repeating units of a chemical called ester, and ester has fruit-like smell, which has fruit-like smell, And polyesters are made from petroleum products. Polyesters, as you can, as we can define from the term only, that polyesters. So it is made up of esters, and the repeating units of esters is polyesters. So polyesters are made up of, they are made up of petroleum products. They are made up of petroleum products. Now, the next topic that we are going to look at is properties of polyesters. Now, what are the properties of polyesters? The very first property of a polyester is it is strong. It is strong and wrinkle resistant. That means the polyesters didn't have wrinkles on them. So it is wrinkle resistant. The second property of a polyester is that it retains creases. It retains creases. That if there is any crease, it is going to retain them, and then it will have crease. Now the third property is that it is not attacked. It is not attacked. It is not attacked by moths and molds. It is not attacked by moths and molds. The next property of a polyester is that it absorbs very little water. It absorbs very little water. It absorbs very little water, so clothes dry out quickly. So clothes dry out quickly. And the next property of a polyester is that it is not so elastic. It is not so elastic and is therefore unsuitable for stockings. And therefore, and is therefore it is therefore unsuitable for stockings. Unsuitable for stockings. Now, the next property of a polyester is that it is quite resistant to the action of chemicals. It is quite resistant. It is quite resistant to the action of chemicals. To the action of chemicals. Now, the next topic that we are going to study about is uses of polyesters. Now, polyester, it is a widely used for making fabrics. The very first use of a polyester is that it is widely used. It is widely used for making fabrics. It is widely used for making fabrics for suits, jackets, shirts, trousers, saris, and other dress materials. And other dress materials. So it is used in making fabrics and other dress material. Now the second use of a polyester is that it is used for making sails. It is used for making sails for boats. Sails for boats. Now the third point and the third use of a polyester is that it is used for making protective clothing. It is used for making protective clothing. It is used for making protective clothing for the workers in chemical industries. For the workers in chemical industry. In chemical industries. Now, the next point in the use of polyester is that it is used for making fire hoses. It is used for making fire hoses and conveyor belts. And conveyor belts. And the fifth one is that PET. PET is a type of polyester only and is used for making bottles, utensils, films, wires, etc. Now, the next we are going to look at is some questions. Now, the very first question is that write properties and uses of nylon. So, we are going to write the properties and the uses of nylon. The very first property of nylon. Properties. The very first property of nylon is that it is very strong and fairly elastic. It is very strong and fairly elastic. And fairly elastic. And the next property of a nylon is that it is not attacked by moths and molds. It is not attacked by moths. It is not attacked by moths and molds. And we are going to talk about the uses of nylon. So we are going to talk about The uses of nylon. So the very first use is that it is used in making fishing nets, in making fishing nets. It is used in making fishing nets, tire cords, tire cords. Let me just write it. Tire cords, climbing ropes, climbing ropes, parachutes, parachutes, etc. And the next use is that it is used in the production of textiles or fabrics. It is used in the production of it is used in the production of textiles like saris, dresses, neckties, etc. So it is used in the production of textiles. Now, the next question that we are going to look at is why polyester is quite suitable for making dress material. The question is why polyester is quite suitable for making dress material. Now, because fabric made from polyester, fabric made from polyester the fabric that is made from polyester dress, the dress does not get wrinkled easily. Dress does not get, it does not get wrinkled. It does not get wrinkled easily. And it remains crisp and is easy to wash. It remains crisp. It remains crisp and is easy to wash. And easy to wash. So it is quite suitable for making dress material. So it is quite suitable. It is quite suitable for making dress materials. And you must have seen people wearing nice polyester shirt. You must have you must have seen people wearing polyester shirts, polyester shirts and dresses. Now the next question is that name any two types of polyesters and their uses. So PET is a very familiar form of polyester. We have discussed about this. PET is a very familiar form. PET is a very familiar form of polyester PET is a very familiar form of polyester and it is used for making bottles and it is used for making bottles, it is used for making bottles, utensils, utensils, films, and films and wires, etc. Now, with this, we are going to end the lecture here only, and I hope we have all of you understand about polyester and nylon. Now, we are going to end the lecture here only, and thank you everyone.